So, so when I think of mother, I think about all of us when we were little that probably, if this didn't happen to you, you have probably done this for some other beings, that you hugged them a lot. Yes? So there was a great family therapist. Her name was Virginia Satir. And she said that human beings need 4 hugs a day for survival. Just survival. That's survival. That's like pretty low on the scale. 4 hugs a day for survival. She said we need 8 hugs a day for maintenance. 8 hugs for maintenance. And now, hold on to your seats. We need 12 hugs a day for growth. Yeah, wow. 4 for survival, 8 for maintenance, and 12 for growth. So, you don't have to do like big, deep inner work to find out like where you are on the scale with this. I mean, you know already, right? So before you leave church today, there is an opportunity to start to fill your tank a little bit. And so, so there's been some research about this, because once somebody makes something bold like that, people have to gather together, be scientific, and try and tear it apart, right? Because that's what we do. So, so this is why those hugs are valuable. Because the nurturing touch of a hug builds trust and a sense of safety. That hugs boost our OxyContin level. Yeah. That holding a hug actually lifts your serotonin and elevates your mood and creates greater happiness. That hugs strengthen the immune system. How about that? Hugs boost self-esteem. They help release tension and relax our muscles. Hugs balance our nervous system. They teach us how to give and receive. Like meditation, like laughter, they teach us to let go and just be present in that moment. And the energy exchange is an investment in relationships. And have you noticed here on Earth, we are all in relationship with other Earthlings? Isn't that extraordinary? And I would say that hugs also remind us, show us that we are loved, that we always have something to give, and that we, as well as the person we are hugging, has value. I think moms intrinsically know this. I think they just come in, it's wired into their DNA. But if for some reason your soul did not have this prearrangement, then it is no longer appropriate because you're big now. It is no longer appropriate for you to complain or compare what you did or did not get. It is for you to take full responsibility and make sure you get it now, today. And the only thing that you can get is what you are willing to give. And now I know this is extraordinarily uncomfortable for some people. And so I want to share with you, I wrote down something from Joseph Campbell that I love. Because, I know physical stuff really brings up fear for some people. And Joseph Campbell said this. He said, "The cave you fear to enter holds the treasure that you seek." All right? The cave you fear to enter holds the treasure that you seek. So sometimes it seems to me that the cave we fear to enter is, oh my God, what would happen if I forgave? What would happen if I let go? What would happen if I stopped telling that story? What would happen if I stopped comparing my life to everybody else's life? And see, on the other side of that is where the treasure that we seek is. Let's pray. So we turn our attention inward this morning, grateful to be together, grateful to recognize that God, that principal power and presence of the living Spirit, is the truth about each and every one of us. And so I know as we join together in consciousness today that healing is our goal, that we all get raised up above whatever has seemed to hold us back, whether it's known or unknown. I know for each and every one of us that as souls on a spiritual journey, that we chose the context for our life, the big strokes, the broad strokes. And so I know that everything in our life has contributed to us being who we are, to our journey, to our evolution, to our healing, to our growth. And so we join together in consciousness today, and we are grateful for all of those souls who have contributed to us being who we are, and especially to our mother. whether she's here on earth with us or not. And my sense is that they are all here in one way or another. That we are grateful for all of that, for all that was given and all that was not. We are actually grateful because it created the perfect environment for our growth, for us to move forward and become who we are today. And so we include in our prayer the rest of our family members and friends and loved ones. And we just wrap them in a blanket of divine love, knowing that God is right where they are. We let our prayer be a blessing in the world around us. And we think about all those places where the appearance is so difficult. And in our mind's eye, we just give all of those experiences an enormous hug, an enormous infusion of love and peace and well-being. Oh my gosh, even those people and situations we don't like, we are willing for our hearts to be so healed and open that we even extend love forth into those situations and to those individuals. We bless our church. We bless all churches everywhere. We bless synagogues and temples and mosques and ashrams, all paths to God. And I know that we are extraordinarily blessed by being together today in consciousness, that we all get raised up, that we all get healed. We are blessed. And so with an open, gracious, full heart, I give thanks that this is so. I release this word. I know it's done, and so it is. Together we all say, Amen.